Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. And this time we're talking about the Emmys. The Emmys are a few months away, but with all the good television coming out right now, it's a good time to start talking about Emmy predictions and what might get nominated, what will get nominated. Now, this is going to be a three-parter. First part is going to be comedy, then we're going to do drama, and then we're going to do miniseries right afterwards. We're going to start with comedy, which is by far probably the most competitive, I would say. It's a very interesting race we're going to be talking about. Let's start with comedy series. Now we have the last year's winner, Ted Lasso. I'm back for not a strong season two. It could still win, but I would not call it a close. I would not call it a slam dunk in the bag like it was last year. Because its rival Hacks is also coming back for season two. Hacks Hacks kind of came out of nowhere and won three awards. Two of them were expected to go to Ted Lasso, so it's a serious competitor. If people are starting to doubt Hacks, I wouldn't. We also have a newcomer, a freshman series on a network television that just kind of came out of nowhere and exploded. Abbott Elementary, getting better viewership than Modern Family ever did. I think Abbott Elementary could seriously win, could sneak up and win it from both of them. I think those are the three shows battling for victory. There's also four I would say for sure are going to get nominated out of eight. Atlanta, Barry, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and Only Murders in the Building. Those seven are very safe. Like, like I would easily put my money on those seven. Now the potential eighth slot, that's when things get interesting. I currently have Cobra Kai in there. I have because it seems like sometimes there's a show that does a lot of technicals and then sneaks into best series. But the After Party could sneak in there, another Apple TV Plus show. Russian Doll is another one that could sneak up in there. Curb Your Enthusiasm, Blackish, Insecure. Like there's a lot of shows that are not as strong fighting for that eighth slot. I'm currently sticking with Cobra Kai, but we'll see. Comedy actors, aka the Gene Smart Award. Right now, I don't see anyone beating her right now in this category. Um, Rachel Brosnahan from Marvelous Mrs. Maisel feels pretty safe. For the other four slots are kind of iffy, I want to say. But Cornita Brunson from Abbott Elementary, Kate Cuoco for The Flight Attendant, Natasha Lyonne for Russian Doll, and Tracy Ellis Ross for Blackish. Who could sneak in here? I don't know where Tiffany Haddish for the after party qualifies. I believe she's supporting, but I don't know for sure. But she could sneak in here. And A. Bryant from Shrill, excuse me, could sneak up in there. God, this is going well. But yeah, I think this is going to be Gene Smart's award anyway. Now, Best Actor Comedy. Jason Sudeikis from Ted Lasso, and Steve Martin from Only Murders in the Building. These are the two battling it out for the win. I mean, I think Jason Sudeikis will probably win it, but I think Steve Martin stands a pretty good chance. There's three in this category that also feel safe besides those two. Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, Bill Hader for Barry, and Donald Glover Atlanta. I currently have Anthony Anderson for Blackish in the sixth slot. It's last season. It might be a great way to like send it off. But I think Don Cheadle for Black Monday that just got canceled could sneak up in there. I think Keaton Thompson from Keaton could sneak up in there. But I'm pretty confident with Anthony Anderson. Now, here's when things get harder. The supporting categories. These are weird and interesting in every year because there's eight usually in supporting, and they never go the way you're expecting to. There's always few surprises in this category every single year. But let's dive in. We're going to start with supporting actress comedy. Hannah Waddingham and Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso and Hannah Enid Bender from Hacks. Those two are pretty safe. So is Alex Warrenstein from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live, Janelle James from Abbott Elementary should not only be nominated but win this category. She is incredible in Abbott Elementary, and if you haven't checked out Abbott Elementary, get on it. You really need to. The other three slots are kind of guessing, but really anything can happen. What I'm predicting is Cecily Strong from Saturday Night Live, Amy Ryan from Only Murders in the Building, and Lisa Ann Walter from Abbott Elementary. A wild card I could see sneaking up in here is Ariana DeBose from Schmigadoon. That show didn't make a splash at all. But sometimes they're like, oh, you nominated for an Oscar. Well, here's an Emmy nomination. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. And I would say she deserves it as probably one of the only two people in the world who's seen Schmigadoon. She was incredible in it. But we'll see. That's supporting actor comedy. This is even more of a mess than supporting actress comedy. Obviously, we have the person who won last year, Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso, predicted. I guess he's the front runner to win. I would say there's no one. No, it's the best way I could put it. In this category, there's no clear winner. Like, there's no one in this category or could potentially get nominated. Like, yeah, this person's gonna win. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff that could happen. I had Kean Thompson from Saturday Night Live. He has to win eventually. God damn it. Sorry. Uh, Bolden Yang from Saturday Night Live too. Henry Winkler from Barry. Andy Carrigan from Barry. Tony Shalhoub from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Anthony Carrigan from Barry. And I'm taking a little risk with this last one, but he had a bigger season 2 than season 1. So he, Jin Joe, I apologize if I screwed up your name. Names are not my thing. Forgive me for Ted Lasso. I think he's not even on Gold Derby, which to me is stupid. Whatever. But I really think he could sneak up and take a nomination. But yeah, this category, there's no clear winner. I mean, I guess Goldstein would be the front runner, but I would not say he has it in the bag at all. Yeah, comedy is going to be an interesting battle. Like, you have these two titans that did so well last year. You have a newcomer and they're throwing their hat in the race. There's a lot of interesting things that could happen. So comment down below, what are you predicting for comedy? Do you think my predictions are right, or do you think they're completely off? Wouldn't be the first time they're completely off. Next time, I'll be tackling the drama categories. That should be an interesting battle and discussion to have. Until then, bye.